We're going to say something now that Umaine hockey fans haven't heard all year. It's game day in Oron.
Right now, the Black Bears are playing rival New Hampshire in the first round of the Hockey East playoffs. News Center Maine's Sam Rogers joins us now from campus, but he's outside the rink today, not inside, right, Sam?
Yeah, that's right, Cindy. And actually, the crowd here outside the Alfond Arena is about 15 times larger than the crowd inside. Now, there's one reason for that. That's because COVID-19 capacity limits in the state of Maine do not allow any fans inside the game for this conference and historic rivalry. Now, a lot of times, if you remember, just a year ago, I was here in Orono reporting that the NCAA canceled winter and spring sports championships. Now in 2021, the Umaine men's ice hockey program isn't the only team on campus taking advantage of this opportunity.
Apparently there was a vocal eruption.
A vocal eruption when Coach Regendron's players found out they were playing and hosting a home playoff game. The first hockey game played in Orono in a year.
We're playing on a surface that we're accustomed to and the opponent is not. Is an advantage, you know. But at the same time, you actually have to execute.
Executing against an old foe, the University of New Hampshire Wildcats. Playing twice earlier this year, splitting those games, but now the Black Bears are wearing home team whites. This storybook matchup doesn't begin to tell the tale of what student athletes on campus went through this season.
What this team has been all year long has been resilient.
The state of Maine and the Umaine system was extraordinarily strict in their COVID protocols, a lot more strict than a lot of our peers.
COVID-19's impact first felt on campus on March 12, 2020, as I reported back then,
Turning March Madness into March Sadness.
Exactly 1 year later, the Black Bears women's basketball team hosting Stony Brook Friday for the America East Championship, a game both teams missed out on last March.
We didn't even know at the beginning of the season if we were going to get to this point. So now that we're here, we know that we belong.
Another product of this screwy sports year, spring football. Umaine will host the University of Albany at home Saturday afternoon, looking for the team's first win of the season.
We're happy to be playing at home this week. I think it's certainly the right time, especially in the current situation. So the guys are excited to be at home.
No fans will be allowed to watch basketball or football, and none were inside the Alfond to watch Wednesday's playoff hockey game.
We're not going to worry about that. What we've been doing all year is providing our own emotion.
Now, you just heard head coach Regendron talking about managing emotions, and Umaine men's hockey team captain Jack Quinlivan said earlier today that that's going to be a big focus in this game, is managing emotions. And Pat and Cindy, the Black Bears are going to need to dig deep as they are trailing UNH 4-2 heading into the third period. No further comment from me here in Orono.
You know better than to step in that, right?
I believe that's wise. Thank you. Thank you, Sam.